right, guys? If you don't want to do your homework, then we need to get moving. All right, so page 99 in the workbook. This is wrong. It's page 138 in your textbook. So, for the work together, we are going to pay cash to establish a petty cash fund of $250. We're going to use check 57, and we're going to do this on July 3rd. So, July 3rd. We're also using page 13 of the journal. So I skipped a step. So we're page 13. Account title is Petty Cash. Document number is C57. And petty cash is an asset. So we're going to do what? We're going to debit it $250. And let's focus. And then we're going to credit cash $250. Okay. Well, yeah, we have to figure out where this $250 where it went from our checking account. I'm establishing a petty cash fund for my checking. When you establish petty cash is pretty much the only time that you ever write petty cash. However, we do document what we pay out of petty cash. So, and this is where it gets a little bit trickier. Ladies. Alright, so on the 31st, remember I say I replenish petty cash at the end of the month. On the 31st, I need to put in $78. However, I've spent $25 on supplies, $8 in miscellaneous, and $45 on repairs. So, we have to do 3 separate things. First, we're going to do on the 31st. We're going to do supplies as our first account. The check number was C97. And it says that I only did $25 on supplies. So I'm going to do $25. Okay? We're not going to worry about what we do with our cash over here yet. Next, we are documenting replenishing. I'm showing you through it. Comes before supplies. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I know. And I'm still doing it right. I am replenishing. Alright, guys. First of all, I'm not going to continue. Really? Alright. So, I said the only time we actually talk about petty cash here is when we establish petty cash. On the 3rd, I established a petty cash account for $250. Everybody understands that? Okay. Over the month, I have spent $25 on supplies, $8 on miscellaneous expenses, and $45 on repairs. I have to document in those accounts that I've spent that money on those items. So, first we're going to do supplies for the $25. Then I have miscellaneous expenses. For $8. And remember, we don't write the date again, so we know that it all goes together. And then I have my repairs expense of $45 that I'm going to debit. If you add all of those up, that's the $78 that we spent on petty cash. So over here, using the first line where supplies is, I'm going to credit cash $78 because I'm going to put that $78 back in petty cash. But because these were the accounts that I used the petty cash on, those are the ones that get documented in the journal. So I have replenished petty cash $78, but I document the accounts that I spent the money on, not the fact that petty cash does not have that money anymore. I spent $25 on supplies, and since supplies is a asset account, I have to increase it when I buy supplies. It doesn't give me more. It brings me back up to $250. So I started with $250. Okay? All right, go ahead, Mason. Okay. There you go. Okay. That is the work together. Turn the page to 100. We're going to do the on your own. What? Application problems. Because you had a free day yesterday. All right. All right, page 15 of the journal. On August 1st, we're going to establish a petty cash fund of $200 using check C-114. So we establish petty cash. That doesn't look like an H. There we go. C-114. Since it's an asset account, I'm going to debit it $200 and credit cash $200. Cash and petty cash are separate asset accounts. No. Because really when we talk about cash, we're talking about our checking account. All right, on the 31st, we're going to replenish. We spent a total of $145. $72 was spent on supplies, $40 on advertising expense, and $33 on miscellaneous expense. Check 157. So, supplies. Check 157. And $72, so I'm going to debit. Then advertising expense. Debit $40. And then miscellaneous expense. And I'm going to debit $33. And I will credit cash on the same line as supplies, $145. So you're going to do application 5.3 and 5.4, page 104 and 105. Application 5.4 is. Application 5.3 is what we did on Friday. Thursday.